Welcome to the second part of our online training on the Code of Conduct. We'll continue our lesson on core values, and this time I want you to participate. Please read the core values, then select at least one. You can choose any from commitment to excellence, client-centered, integrity, quality, innovative. I want you to think of a plan or action that represents the core value you choose. The plan should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, or simply smart, that will contribute to the company's success. Now, this doesn't necessarily related to a job because departments can easily collaborate. Your plan can be anything, like developing a method that will improve the quality of service, improve the sales target of your client, cost saving measures, or more. Remember that there is no right or wrong answer here. So, at the end of this video, I want you to write your plan and email to HR. Okay? I will now turn to the next slide, which is primarily focused on discipline and due process. Why discipline is so important in any organization. Okay. According to the author, the purpose of discipline is preventive. That is to prevent the commission of an act which violates the rules and regulation of the company. It is a form of control to protect the interests of the company as well as those employees. Now that we know the purpose of discipline, how about due process? Why due process is important? Why can't companies just terminate employees without due process? Why can't managers just say you're fired? This because due process is guaranteed by the Philippine Constitution. Now, according to Section 1, Article 3 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, it provides that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the law. The first rights guaranteed in our Bill of Rights are the rights to due process and equal protection of the law. Now, there are two aspects to consider to have a due process. Okay, first is substantive, and the second one is procedural. Okay, this is already included in the slide. Now, I hope that you are paying attention to our lesson. Although the Constitution guaranteed of due process, please remember that employment is a privilege, same like any other business. And if you don't take care of your job, then you can easily lose it, right? So when you are at work, please make sure your clients feel that it is a privilege to serve their needs. Okay, now let's turn to the next topic, which is more about communication and open discussion. Transmed highly values communication. The company encourages open discussion where employees have the opportunity to share their insights, innovation, and concerns. The management is very much committed to hearing out your problems. You are encouraged to speak openly with your superior or manager to help you resolve any work or personal challenges. If your manager, supervisor, or team leader is not the most appropriate person, the employees are encouraged to bring their concerns to the attention of HR department. We believe that all employees are creative and possess many well-thought ideas. Employees are the best people to offer insights that may result in improvements. So, should you have any good ideas or suggestions, you are encouraged to discuss this with your manager. And it is a joint responsibility of the employee and management to ensure that suggestion is properly addressed, reviewed, and implemented. So guys, if you have any concerns, if you feel you needed support from work or you needed some answers, please talk to your manager, HR, or even the executive management. Remember, there is always help and solution to any problem. Okay? Next slide is all about provisions and limitations. This Code of Conduct or COC is not all-inclusive. Policies not included in the COC shall be decided by the management on a case-to-case basis. There may be likewise be other acts or omissions that explicitly contained herein, but which are clearly prejudicial to the welfare or interests of the company. Transmed reserves the right to consider the acts punishable and to impose appropriate sanctions or penalties as warranted by the circumstances of each case. The provisions of the employee manual, employee contract, labor code, the revised penal code, or any other law, okay, will supplement the provisions of this code of conduct. Now, based on what we have read, we are not restricted or tied to the code of conduct of Transmed. There are also other references that we can use. Okay. Now, let's pause a moment and then we'll continue this to the next video. I want you to start creating your own action plan representing any of the core values. Okay. Thank you.